Good morning, students. Welcome back to my question paper solving video. I'm solving Mathematics Syllabus D, Paper 2, 4024, Variation 22, October, November 2018. In my last video, I have done up to question number 2, and today I'm going to do question number 3. Okay, 3a. Express as a single fraction in its simplest form. I have this 3 divided by y minus 1 minus 5 divided by y plus 6. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just do the LCM, y minus 1, y plus 6. So if you divide this by that, you left out with this. So 3y plus 6, you have minus sign, and you divide this by that, you're going to end up with 1, y minus 1. So 5y minus 1. So again, keep the denominator same. You can multiply them out or you can keep it as it is. Doesn't matter. And take the bracket off. 3 times y is 3y plus 18 minus 5y. Be careful. Minus plus 5. So what we got here? So from here, I got 3. Okay, this is going to give me negative value. So I'm going to go for 18 plus 5. 18 plus 5, that's 23. And 3y minus 5y, that's minus 2y, and divided by, I'm going to keep it as it is, y minus 1, y plus 6. I'm going to keep as a factor. Okay, you can multiply them out. Okay, but that answer is okay. But if you do, it's going to be y square plus 5y minus 6. Okay, so you can do either way you want. So 23, I'm going to keep it this way, 2y, then y minus 1, y plus 6. Okay, so this is done. Now simplify this one. I like to do it separately. The bottom one, I can do that, the denominator one, v square minus 16, that means 16 is a square number, 4 square. I can write down in the form of a square minus b square, that's a minus b, a plus b. Since this is 4, so I can write down v plus 4, and this is v minus 4. So v plus 4, v minus 4. Okay. On the top one, 2v square minus 5b minus 12. That's middle term break. Okay. 2 12s are minus 24 plus 2 minus, that's minus 24. So 2 times minus 12. I need to add this to get this negative 5. Okay. So if I divide that by 2, that's going to be 6. And I'm going to multiply this with 4. So no, it doesn't work. If I divide that by 3, and this is going to be 8. Now this one, 8 minus 3, that gives me plus 5. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to switch the sign. Still the product is negative 24, but when I add it, I'm going to get minus 5. So 2v square minus 8v plus 3v minus 12. So take 2v common from here. So I'm going to end up with v minus 4. From this 2, 3 common. So v minus 4. So I'm going to have v minus 4, 2v plus 3. That I'm going to put it over here. v minus 4 and then 2v plus 3. Now see that v minus 4 cross out. So I end up with that. 2v plus 3 divided by v plus 4. So that's my final answer. Okay, so this one is done. Now next one, solve 3 bracket x square plus 3 equal to 11x. Show your working and give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. As soon as you see that, you know that it's not going to be a middle term break. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one and take the bracket off. So 3x square plus 9, and this is going to be equal to 11x. So I'm going to bring this over here and rearrange in the format of ax square plus bx plus c, quadratic expression form. Okay, so 3x square minus 11x plus 9 equal to 0. My a is 3, b equal to minus 11, and c equal to 9. And the formula, quadratic equations formula, x equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. 4 marks. Please do so. Okay, just don't put the values in the calculator and give the answer. Okay, you can do it with 15 seconds. For that, they are not going to give you 4 marks. It says already, show your working. Okay, don't ignore this instruction. If you ignore that instruction, you're gonna lose mark as much as 3 marks. Okay, now over here B I have 11, so minus 11. Okay, plus minus, then B is minus 11 square, minus 4A is 3, and that's gonna be 9, and divided by 2A is going to be 3. So when you take the bracket off, it's gonna be plus 11. Okay, plus minus 11 square is 121. If you are not sure, you can do that. Minus 11 bracket square, see, minus 11 whole square, that's gonna be 121. And over here minus 4 times 3 times 9, 4 times 3 times 9, and that's gonna give you minus 108, and below here is 6. So 11 plus minus 121 minus 108, that gives you square root 13, and this is 8. Therefore x is 11 plus square root 13 divided by 6, and 11 minus square root 13 divided by 6. Now you can use the calculator. 11 plus square root 13, that gives you this, divided by 6, and this one is giving you a square root, but I need 2 decimal places, 3 significant figures, so decimal places. So it's gonna be 2.43. This is 3 significant figures. And for the other one, 11 minus square root 13 divided by 6, and that's gonna give me 1.23. So the two values are 2.43 and 1.23. So these are the two values. Okay, let's go for question number 4, and it says Anna drives 45 kilometers to work each day. One day she drives the first 25 kilometers at an average speed of 82 kilometers per hour. She takes 36 minutes to drive the remaining distance. Calculate her average speed in kilometer per hour for the whole journey. Now it's always better if you just sketch a diagram. Let's say this distance to her work, and that's 45 kilometer. Okay, and she drives about one particular day she drives 25 kilometers. So distance 1 is given 25 kilometer. So what would be distance 2? 45 minus 25, that should be 20 kilometer, right? And then the average speed 1 this particular time is given 82 kilometer per hour. Okay, and then this, I'm just going to draw a line to just separate them. Okay, and this one, speed is not given, but time is given. Time, this is 2, is given 36 minutes. Okay, you have to be careful. This is hour, this is minute. Okay, so average speed, we know average speed. For average speed, we know that total distance over total time. Total distance over total time. Now I have distance. Total distance is 45 kilometer. I have that. So I can just put that 45. Now I have time over here. Okay. And did it say in calculate her average speed in kilometer per hour? So this one, I'm going to make it to hour. 36 divided by 60 hour. So 36 divided by 60, that's going to give me, excuse me, 0.6 hour. Keep that one. Okay. And over here, you know that we have this triangle, distance, speed, time. So to find out time, I have to divide speed by the distance by the speed. So this time one is supposed to be, distance is 25 and speed is 82. So 25 divided by 82, that's supposed to be 2582. So keep that one for the timing because it gives a really nasty number. Okay, that many hours. Okay, so total time, that's T, is T1 plus T2. That's gonna be 2582 plus 0.6, this whole hour. So I'm gonna put 2582 plus 0.6. Well, it was bad to do mixed up fraction and decimal, but in this case it's not gonna make any difference. So this is kilometer and this is hour, so kilometer per hour. I'm just gonna use the calculator right now. So I have this 25 divided by 82 plus 0.6, right? So that's 371 divided by 410. Don't worry about that. So 45 divided by that whole thing. So that answer, okay? So let me do that again. I just moved that one from the camera, okay? 25 divided by 82, that's 25 divided by 82. And then 0.6, you add that 0.6, okay? So you're gonna have this 371 divided by 410, okay? Don't change anything, just put that 45, then divide, see everything just cancel out, put answer, the previous answer will come over here. And if you press that, it's gonna be a very big number, put it this way, it's 49.730 something. So 3 significant figures should be 49.7 kilometer per hour. Unit is given there, so you just put 49.7. Okay, so that's the answer. All right, next one. Anna's journey home is 47 kilometer, correct to the nearest kilometer. So 47 kilometer, correct to the nearest kilometer. Okay, this is not exact. One day her journey home takes 65 minutes, correct to nearest 5 minutes. Okay, calculate the upper bound of her average speed, okay, in kilometer. Now, if it's 47, correct to the nearest kilometer, so I have to put plus minus 1 by 2, nearest kilometer, right? So upper bound should be 47.5 and lower bound should be 47 minus half, that's going to be 46.5. Okay, and then for the time, it's 65 minutes. Plus minus, it says 5, so 5 by 2, okay, 5 by 2 means 2.5. So upper limit 65 plus 2.5, that's going to be 67.5, but to show you 65 plus 5 by 2, that's 67.5, and lower bound should be 62.5, but again 65 minus 2.5, that should be 62.5. I got upper bound, lower bound, upper bound, lower bound. But calculate the upper bound. This is very important. Okay, I want you to concentrate that and think of something. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through that. Upper bound of our average speed. Now average speed, we have done that total distance over total time. It's division. So to find out the upper speed, the upper average speed, this is gonna be the biggest number and this is gonna be the smallest number possible to get the upper bound, because when you divided 5 by 2, okay, that's gonna give you 2.5. If you divide 5 by 1, it's 5. So the denominator is bigger, the answer gets smaller. The denominator is less, the answer gonna get bigger. So in this case, average speed, okay, for total distance, that means total distance, the upper one, I'm gonna take upper bound, that 47.5, and for the lower one, I'm going to take, well, it says kilometer per hour, right? So I'm gonna take this one, 62.5, okay, that's 62.5, the smallest one. Now this one was kilometer and this one was minute, okay? I need to change this minute to hour. To do that, 47.5, then 62.5 divided by 60. So that becomes hour and that becomes kilometer. So kilometer per hour. And we have calculator handy. So 47.5 divided by, put that bracket, 62.5 divided by 60 and hit that button. It should be 45.6. So 45.6 kilometer per hour. That's the answer. Okay. All right, next one. The probability that Anna arrives at work on time or early, on time or early, on any given day is this. Okay. Calculate the probability that she'll be late. Now, she'll be late. So, not on time. Okay. On time is 5 over 8. So, not on time, that's going to be 1 minus probability of on time. That's 1 minus 5 by 8. That should be 8 minus 5, 3 by 8, right? Now calculate the probability that she is late on both Monday and Tuesday. This particular date to just make you confused. The thing is 2 days she's gonna be late. So probability that she's gonna be late and late, or the way I put, she's gonna be not on time and not on time. So not on time is 3 by 8 times 3 by 8. So that's gonna be 9 by 64. So this probability is 9 by 64. Okay, so this one is done. We are going to do question number 5, and it says that AC and BD are diameter. AC and BD are diameter of the circle. They intersect at O. Definitely this is the center. AC is 12 centimeter. So this is diameter. This is 12 centimeters. So this is 6. This is 6. So is this one, 6 and 6. AOB equal to 130 degree. Calculate the area of the triangle AOB. Now we know that area of triangle is half r square sine theta. So half r square is 6 square times sine 130. So that's gonna be 0.5 times 36. Half is 0.5 times sine 130. So that's gonna give me 13 point. I'm gonna keep some of the values over here. Probably I'll be needing that. 788. Okay, but when I'm writing that, I'm gonna write down in 3 significant figures. Okay, 13.8. Okay, that's my answer over here. Okay, calculate the area of the sector AOD. Area of the sector AOD. Now I know that, okay, this angle over here should be, see, this is a straight angle, so this angle should be 180 minus 130, because this is a straight angle, these two are supplementary. That means sum of these two 180. So this angle should be 180 minus 130, that's gonna be 50. So I'm gonna put this one 50, and then calculate the area of this sector. Area of the sector should be theta by 360. That means we want area of the sector. So theta is 50 divided by 360 pi r square. So pi and r is 6. So it's going to be 6 square. So what do we got here? 50 divided by 360. So I got that times the pi times 36. 6 square is 36. So it actually gives me 5 pi, and that actually 15, again I'm gonna keep some of the values, approximately equal to 15.7079. So it's 8, and 3 significant figures, 15.7. Okay, so that's my answer for this one. And then it says calculate the percentage of area of the circle that is shaded. Area of the circle that is shaded along with the whole circle. So what the question, according to the question, it says find out area of the shaded region divided by area of the circle times 100. Okay, so area of the shaded region, I don't know, but I hope you know this. This triangle and this triangle, they have the same area. Okay, and this are equal. Okay, these two. But then again, say that this triangle and this triangle supposed to, this is 6 6 and this is 130, this is 50. Okay, sine 50 equal to sine 130 degree. I hope you know this obtuse angle, this relationship. If you don't know that, pretty soon I'm going to release a video on this one to show you how this obtuse angle and this acute angle are equal when it's sine. Okay, now this area and this area are equal. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to find out area of the circle. That's pretty easy. And over here, see that this is area of the sector minus area of the triangle. That's gonna give me this one, this area of the segment. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find out area of this segment. Okay, area of this segment is going to be area of the sector minus area of the triangle. Which sector? This sector. And this sector I have over here, AOD. Let's do AOD. And that one is this, area of the sector, 15.708. Okay, I take that one. Minus area of the triangle. Which triangle? This triangle, AOD. Now, as I mentioned that, this area of triangle, let me write down, area of triangle AOD equal to area of triangle AOB. AOB. If you don't believe me, you can try that. I'll do one video on that one, I promise. Okay, but you have to wait a little bit. Okay, so this one is already over here, area of the triangle AOB. That's 13.7888. So I'm gonna put that 13.7888. So what do I got? 15.708 minus 13.7888. Okay, so I'm gonna have this area 19.92. That's area of this sector. Okay, now this 2, one of this. So if I multiply this one by 2, I'm gonna get this 2. And this area, if I multiply by 2, I'm gonna get this 2. So area shaded, this one was 13.788. So 13.7888 times 2, that gives me this area and this area. Now I need these two areas of the segment. So 1.9192 plus 1.9192 times 2. Okay, so that's that, divided by area of the circle, pi. I hope you remembered the radius of that, pi r square. So 6 square times 100. So what we got? We got 13.7888 times 2, that's that part, plus 1.9192 times 2, this whole thing, times 100, because I have that, times 100, divided by 36 pi. So what do we got? Area of the shaded. Okay, I did the calculation wrong somewhere. Okay, 13.7888 times 2. Okay, that's about 27.5776 plus 1.9192 times 2. That's gonna give me 3.8384, and over here is 36 pi times 100. So this plus 27.5776, that's give me this times 100 divided by 36 pi, and I got, yeah, now it looks okay. There are so many values, I'm gonna do it in 3 significant figures. So 27.8%. Okay, that's what it is. Now let's do question number 7. Question number 7, there is a triangle A is given. Triangle A is drawn on the grid. Okay, and sorry, looks like I missed 6. Okay, this one is 6. Zara fences off a piece of land next to a wall to make a vegetable garden. So this is a vegetable garden and this is the wall. Okay, the garden is a rectangle with the wall as one side. This is one side of the rectangle. The area of the garden is 18 square meter. We know that area of this one is 18 square meter. The width of the garden is x meters. The total length of the fence required the garden is y meter. Okay, this one requires y meter. Show that y equal to 2x plus 18 by x. Okay, now area, this one gonna be L. Okay, area is given 18 square meter. So that's L times x equal to 18. So L is gonna be 18 by x, right? Okay, so that y is the fence, right? So this y equal to 2x plus L, 2x plus L, and then this L is 18 by x. So that's what it is, right? So that's it says show, you're gonna put shown. Okay, so that's done, 1 mark. Complete the table for y equal to 2x plus 18 by x. Okay, now this is very easy. If you are using the calculator, I'm going to show you this way. Write down this equation: 2 alpha, then this close bracket to get x, plus 18 divided by, to get x, again alpha and this close bracket, so that, and then calculate 1. So I got over here 20. Okay, now calculate 2, I got 13, and the last one 9. Calculate 9, and it's gonna give me 20. Okay, so okay, now on the grid, draw the graph y equal to 2x plus 18x for x to be greater than or equal to 1 but less than or equal to 9. All right, first 1, whenever 1 is 20, so 1, this is 20 right over here, and then when it's 2, it's 13, 2, 13, 5, and this is 1 unit. Okay, so 2, 11, 12, 13 right over here, and then 3 is 12, 3 is 12 right over here, and then 4 is 12.5, 4 is 12, 12.5 little up, and then 5 is 13.6, 5 is 13.6 somewhere over here, 6 is 15, 6 is 15 right here, 7 is 16.6, 7 is 16.6 somewhere over here. Okay, 7, 16.6, 6 is 15, and 7 is 16.6, 15, okay, this is 11, 12, 13, 14, okay, this is 2 unit, I did a little bit wrong, 20, so 2 is 13, so 11, I'm gonna use this one, okay, another color, so 2, 10, 11, 12, 13 should be right over here, this red dot, please ignore this blue one. Okay, 3 is gonna be 12, so 10, 11, 12 right over here, and then 4 is 12.5, so 4 is 11, 12, 12.5, and then 5 is 13.6, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13.6 somewhere over here, and 6 is 15, 6 is 15 right over here, so this is okay, this is okay, and 7 is 16.6, 7, 15, 16, 16.6 somewhere over here, 8 is 18.3, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 18.3, and 9 is 20, 9 is 20 right over here. So if we draw this, it's going to be like this, and this is gonna be, I'm so sorry for that blue dots, okay, I should have read that and with more careful. Okay, use your graph to find 2 possible widths of the garden if 14 meters of fencing is used. Now remember the fence was 20. See that fence was y was the length of the fence, the perimeter, so it says 14, so from 14 here I'm gonna draw a line. Okay, so I'm going to use a different color, so 14, so that's the line I'm gonna use, and that's gonna be y equal to 14. You should have this marking, and they are asking for 2 of the values of x, so it's gonna be one of them is here and another one is right over here. Okay, and these values is I got 1 point, this is 2, 4, 6, so 1.6 and another one is 5.24, 5.4. It's a little bit this side, so 5.65, or sorry, 1.65. I can put 1.7. Okay, and then 5.4. Okay, so that's that. Now the fencing costs $20 per meter. $20 per meter. Find the minimum amount it will cost Zara to build the fence. Okay, now 20 per meter. Okay, if you look closely, what is the lowest value of fence requires? The value of fence's length is over here, so lowest is somewhere over here. When it's 3, it's gonna be 11, 12. See that this line is the lowest. Okay, that line is the lowest. So when this is 3, x equal to 3, y equal to 12, that's the lowest value of y. So 12 times 20, 12 times 20, that's gonna be 240. So that's $20 and 12, right? So that's gonna be $240. Okay, now Zara wants to spend no more than $350 on the fences. Okay, she doesn't want that. Okay, find the greatest possible width of the garden Zara can make. Okay, now the price is 20 per meter and we don't know what is y. Okay, but it has to be less than or equal to 350. So y has to be 350 divided by 350. Okay, see that $20 per meter, and how many meter we don't know. Okay, so that 20y and less than or equal to 350. So 350 divided by 20, so it should be 17.5. So y should be 17.5. So that answer is 17.5. Okay, so 17.5, the greatest possible width. Okay, width of the garden. Okay, so there is this problem. Okay, let's go for that one. Width. So that one, the width was x. Okay, so we got width was what? Width was 2x plus 18 by x. So y equal to 2x plus 18 by x, right? Now, sorry, not this one. Y is 17, let's say 17.5. And then what we got here? So that's 17.5 equal to 2x plus 18 by x. You can either solve this way, or 17.5, you can just draw the line over here. That's 15, 16, 17, this 17.5. So when you draw this line, 17.5, y equal to 17.5, then x is either gonna be 1.5, this value over here. So that's gonna be 1.5 or 1.1 as a matter of fact. This is 1.24, 1.1, sorry, 1.1, and this one over here is gonna be 7.4. Okay, so that many meter. X is this or that. Okay, so the greatest possible width. So one greatest, since it says greatest, you cannot take 1.1, so the value of x should be 7.4 meter. That's the final answer. Okay, so you got two values. Let me just draw that line. You're supposed to have this line. Okay, one is this 1.1, okay, this value over here, and another one is 7.4, this value over here. But since it says, the question says the greatest possible width, now one is 1.1, another one is 7.4, so the greatest one is 7.4. Okay, when it's that, she is not gonna be spending more than $350. Okay, so that's that. Let me do the rest in my next video. Okay, see you later. Take care. Bye.